City won the treble, and now we have signed Josko Gvardiol. Apologies for that. This is the second time starting this video. I did accidentally unplug my mic earlier and forgot to put it back in because, as I was saying, I had my mic changed over because I did a pre-recorded video for the first time in ages. I did a video earlier about Josko Gvardiol. If you haven't already watched that, go and watch that after this video. That was more like an analysis of who he is, his background, what he could bring to City, his stats and all that kind of stuff. But this is my first chance to go live and chat to you guys. I was out seeing some very close friends this morning. Little Ruben, me and Nicola went to see our best friends. We went for breakfast over their end, and of course it went live. So I didn't get a chance to go live as it happened this morning. So I've not been able to check in with you guys, basically. And I wanted to chat about you lot and your opinions on Gvardiol and just how I feel about Gvardiol in general. Because I know it's been a few hours now. It's been, what time is it? It's been 8 hours since then. And for me, I'm really buzzing. I am literally buzzing. I think this player is one worth getting very, very excited by. And there was something I didn't touch on, actually, in that previous video that I just showed on screen there, my analysis earlier. I forgot to mention the importance of this signing in terms of the mentality. Like, I do think in general there's an awful lot to be said for signing a player just to get people going again. I know that sounds mad, but when you've got like a bunch of players who've just won everything, sometimes you need to make a statement signing just to remind everyone that life does go on. What you achieved, is the audio okay for everyone? Someone just said it's a bit choppy. I mean, it looks fine at my end. Okay, it's fine. But sometimes you just need to make a signing just to remind everyone else that life does go on. And, you know, as much as you won the treble, I'm sorry, Nathan Ake, Akanji's, Diaz, Stones, it doesn't matter. We are going to bring in competition anyway. There's something to be said for that quick reminder. And I think that's really, really what City are doing here. Of course, you know, we're bringing him in because he's brilliant, for one. He is absolutely brilliant. I'm convinced he's going to be a superstar for Manchester City. Literally convinced he's going to be an incredible signing, and I'll go into why in a bit. But I do think just bringing in this young player, bringing in two Croatians, by the way, they are hard-working players of immense stature and quality. Like Gvardiol and Kovacic, they will come in, they'll shake the dressing room a little bit. I do think City will sign more players, by the way, but they in particular will bring in a hunger to this Manchester City dressing room. And every now and then you do just need to sign new players, and that's what we've got. We've got a superstar, an absolute superstar signing. Let's get the likes up for Gvardiol. Let's get the likes up for Gvardiol on this channel. Is it Gvardiol? How's it pronounced? Is the G strong and present? You're tempted to pronounce it like Guardiola, isn't it? But we will see. We will see how he pronounces it. What did he say in the videos, man? I'll go through all the content, by the way, in a bit. All like the Manchester City content and all that kind of stuff. Because I do like to go through it all. And I'll go through the actual, the announcement right now. Because I do love to see the cheeky photo of always. I don't mean cheeky as in like, oh, cheeky donuts. I mean cheeky Briggenstein, of course. There's the signing. When that man gets his jumper on and stares down that lens with his little... You know shit's going down. And that's always the case with Cheeky. It's very impressive, this transfer. I really believe it is. And once again, it's a reminder of why you should trust the people in charge to do a very good job. And it's pronounced Gohoy. I like it. Yeah, for me, like the most important thing here is that I feel that City's stance over the years has paid dividends, you know. City have always maintained they will not overpay. And I think because of Harry Kane, because of Cucurella, because of Fred and Sanchez and Maguire over the years, I think City basically have proven to RB Leipzig, look, we will not overpay. We have a valuation and we will stick to it. And we know it's true now. We know it's true. Like Gvardiol, they wanted 100 million for him, euros, RB Leipzig, and they got 90 in the end, which is 10 million less. And it's not loads, but it's enough to make a statement from Manchester City to say that we won't just make him the most expensive defender of all time because we have a budget and we have a plan for him. I know he spent 77 million. I'm not saying it's peanuts. It's a stupid amount of money. But he is 21 years old, and he's one of the best, probably the best of his age in world football. So he's worth it. But the point is, the principle of it all. The principle of it all. So the principle. And Cheeky, I think, has played a blinder there. And I think it is down to being persistent. You have to make it out that you will stick to your word. And City are people of their word. Anyway, it does say City are delighted to confirm the signing of Josko Gvardiol from RB Leipzig on a 5-year deal. 21-year-old becomes the second signing of the summer, ahead of the 2023 campaign, following the footsteps of Croatian international Kovacic. Like Kovacic, Gvardiol began his senior career at Zagreb, a breeding ground for the most talented Croatian players ever produced. In 2 seasons, he won 2 Croatian league titles, 1 Croatian Cup and a Croatian Super Cup before moving to Leipzig. So he's got a lot of pedigree there in terms of trophies. 87 appearances for them across 2 seasons, scoring 5 goals and winning 2 DFB Pokal trophies. So he's won trophies there as well. 21 caps, of course, excelling in their 3rd place finish in the 2022 World Cup Finals in Qatar. Immense for Croatia. Really is, genuinely. Gvardiol said he's thrilled. He said, I've always dreamed of one day playing in England. To be doing so now with Man City after the season they've just had is a real honour for me. Anyone who saw City last season knows they're the best team in the world. Love you, mate. Good on you. To win the treble says everything you need to know about the quality this team has. Joining City is something very special for me and my family. Got a chance to work with Pep. It will be amazing, blah, 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 etc., etc. Yeah, and it's just lovely words, lovely words. Cheeky said this, we are very happy to bring Josko to City. He's a player we've watched closely and we feel he has a superb set of attributes. You've got a superb set of attributes, Cheeky. Top clubs all over Europe have been monitoring him, so to bring him here is great news for us. Josko has so many qualities, everything you want in a centre-half. Fast, competitive, combative, strong in the air, impressive in possession of the ball, with strong self-belief and a good character. Left 42, which offers options at the back. He's just immense, man. I love him. He's what a player. An absolute colossus of a player. A cheeky masterclass. Yeah, wonderful stuff. I mean, the gallery as well. I mean, shall I look at the gallery? Where's it gone? Here's Josko. Josko in his kit, hanging about, doing Josko things. What does a Josko... There you go. Him and Cheeky. Looking... Where are they? Let's have a look. Can I scroll it down? Where have they gone? Oh. You can sort of see them. They're a little bit low. I'll go for them anyway, you know? There they all are. I can't be asked scrolling up, you know, but there is it. I've been in that... It's weird that I've been in that studio so many times where he stood and touched that screen, you know? And it's just very weird. He's a cool guy, man. He's a young lad. He looks like he's loving to be here. He said, I don't have to worry about Haaland anymore. Feels cruel to even ask him about Haaland, doesn't it? It really does. 10 things we didn't know. Should we go through these 10 things that we didn't know? Let's have a look. What are the 10 things we didn't know? He's got 2 nicknames: the Croatian Wall and Little Pep because of his surname. That'll go down well. Teacher's Pet he's gonna be, isn't he? Well, Teacher's Pet. What was this other one? He was more interested in scoring than playing. He wanted to be a striker as a kid. There we go. Eventually, they turned him into a defender. Yeah, great ability to read the game, so they turned him into the defender. Yeah, there we go. He's also quick, by the way, which I really like about him. He's been destined for greatness for a long time. Guardian put him in the Next Generation series alongside Edward Camavinga and Ansu Fati. I mean, they were right there. 2 absolute wonderful names. He's got a fishing background. Very nice, man. Well, hopefully we can go fishing for some trolls and catch them out. His dad's called Timor Gvardiol. I don't know why. I feel like his dad could just catch fish with his bare hands with a name like that. You know, I mean, something about that name, like, that man is just, you know. Yeah, his dad, well, there we go. His dad was a fisherman out at Dolac Market in Zagreb. Yeah, I mean, is there anything more honourable, by the way, than being a fisherman as a job? Like, everyone trusts a fisherman, right? Like, you just do. Like, a fisherman tells you something, I'd be like, oh, yeah. You just trust the fisherman. That's a life advice there. Trust the fisherman. Perfect fit. What we got? He's basically a modern centre-back, according to his old coach. He says his defensive skills, like one-on-one air abilities, are amazing. There are centre-backs those kind of quality, but the things he makes him different from others is the fact that he can play, he wants to play, his playmaking abilities are amazing. They really are, by the way. I'll get onto the stats in a minute. They're ridiculous. He's just I can't wait to see him get forward. He's like one of the best dribblers in Europe. It's mad. Gvardiol is just one impressive list of high-quality players, blah, blah, blah. I'm bored of reading this now. Wait. Silver lining, what's this? Compared to Thiago Silva, a young Thiago Silva. Oh, don't be silly. Maybe he can go fishing with Phil and Ronnie, actually, Daniel. I like that, man. Phil can take him down, the canals in Manchester, and they go fishing together over in Stockport or something. I like the idea of that. Third time lucky. You almost joined Leeds in 2020. Oh, Bielsa, man. You would have loved it there, pal. Obviously, he played against us. When yeah. Look, we won't mention the other one he played against us. Either way, he looks ace. He absolutely ace. I mean, I've got a really good feeling about this guy. I think he's going to be an absolute superstar. A superstar at Man City. I saw this stat earlier, which just amazed me. You know, like, as good as he is, he's excellent. This here, I'm not sure if you can see it. Oops. It's hard to see. Let me just try to see if you can find a way to get it on screen. 1 second. How do I save this? There we go. I'll bring it on screen right now. Well, there we go. It's right over my head. Hang on, let me make it a bit smaller. So look at this here. I'll just talk behind this. I'll talk behind this for a second. Where am I? There we go. I'll talk behind that for a second there. That on obviously Nathan Ake's stats there, and there's Gvardiol's. Obviously Ake's has got a little bit more green in terms of the passes because he plays for Man City, but Gvardiol is already really high in the percentile of passes and all that kind of stuff. But then when you go down further, where you see like the attacking stats, like assists, expected assists, and all that kind of stuff, and key passes and passes into the penalty area, crossing to the penalty area. That is where Gvardiol goes absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, man. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, Ake, look, don't get me wrong. I love Nathan Ake. I just have to get my face out to say that. I really do. He's ace. But, like, I think it's fair to say he's a little bit limited. He got better, but he's a little bit limited going forward. He hasn't really got, like, an awful lot of, like, creativity to his game, I would say. He's getting better at that. But Gvardiol, their attacking stats, I mean, I'm making bigger down here, but look at Gvardiol's there. You know, he's in the 92nd percentile for key passes, 93rd for passing to the final area. Like, it's ridiculous. Progressive passes, 82, and then Ake's, well, 96 for there because you're passing forward, but then 2 and 5 and 6 and 8. It's just not even close. It's really, really impressive, and it speaks volumes of what he's going to bring to this Manchester City side. Like, obviously, it's easier in the Bundesliga and at Leipzig, and it's harder when you play for Manchester City. But these are inherently who he is. You can see it. Super chat from my mate Masoom. Masoom says, "We've got Gvardiol. We've got Gvardiol." Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I mean, the chants are going to be fun, aren't they? Gvardiol, Guardiola. I don't know, maybe they'll do the whole now. Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, love you, mate, for the super chat. It's going to kick off, though, that singing, isn't it? I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't think he'll be involved tomorrow, by the way. I don't think he's been registered in time. If he is involved, I don't know. It'll be off the bench very late on. He's obviously not going to start. I just don't think he's been registered in time, so he'll be there, obviously. He'll be there, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see, you know, even get a reaction. It might just be that it's the Burnley game he's involved in, but this guy has not come to sit on the bench. He's not come to be, you know, back up to Ake or Kanji or Stones or Diaz. He's come to be a superstar for an awful long time, and I've got a feeling he's going to be as well. Like, I just rate him immensely. He's such a good player. And we should trust him. We should trust his quality. He's going right to the top. I can't wait. He will be there. He will be there indeed. He'll be there. Yeah, he trained today. Yeah. I don't know if he can play though. Isn't it like someone said that? I don't know if it's true or not, but someone said he had to be registered by 5 p.m. on Friday. Contract might have been signed at that point, but I don't know if they would have registered him in time or even considered rushing him. I'm going. By the way, my preview is live tomorrow morning. I'm going to do it at 10 a.m. Then, of course, I will be doing a watch along for the game. So I'll do a preview tomorrow morning. But, you know, either way, Gvardiol are not involved. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. Like, how have Arsenal been in pre-season? Have they been all right? I'm sure either way people are going to massively overreact to any potential, you know, negatives. If we look, I think we might not win the game tomorrow. I don't really know. We'll get onto that in a bit, but we need to see where the team is at. I don't no doubts that Pep will improve them if we don't play well tomorrow. In terms, by the way, did you see that news going around? Let me find it now. There's a bit of news about Laporte, isn't it? Like Laporte news. Apparently, you might be able to go for like, where's it gone? Stupid amount, like 30 million. That's crazy. This is from Simon Mullock as well, who's obviously very well connected. He said City will look to cash in on Laporte. Arsenal, Spurs, Villa, monitoring it. Oh, tired man today. 30 million for Eric Laporte. That's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Genuinely. I don't. 30 minutes. It's obviously nowhere near the value, but at some point he's gonna have to just move on now. The way I feel about it is I love Eric Laporte. I really do. I think he's a brilliant player, but I just think sometimes your time is up, and I think we've probably got to accept that we've sort of moved on past Eric Laporte now. And I mean that with the greatest of respect. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just how it is. He had an awful long time. He was excellent. But it just sort of petered out a little bit, and that's just football and how it works. Guys, please do hit the like button. It would be massively appreciated. I don't know where it'll go, but someone like Newcastle would be mad not to go for him. Like, absolutely mad. Generally, they would do, in my opinion. Like Spurs, I don't know where he wants to go. We'll see. We will see. Mohammed with the super chat as well. Thank you so much, Mohammed. You superstar. Says, all we need is a winger and we should be good. Yeah, I agree, mate. Absolutely. Give that a big old heart. Yeah, we do need a winger. It has to be a versatile winger, ideally. There was a bit of a room, wasn't it, going around from told me. I know this guy personally. He's a nice bloke. This fella here, and he said potential business of Brighton down by the seaside. I have a feeling we might hear a bit more about that over the weekend. I think it could be a winger. You know. Could be Enciso or Matoma. We will see. It could be Caicedo. But it needs what it takes two as well. So I think it could be Palmer going one way, Matoma coming the other. Imagine, mate. Imagine. Would you want Matoma, guys? The only thing, of course, he's a left winger. So what does that say? I think Matoma's a quality player, Charlie. I think he's a really exciting winger. I don't know if he can play on the right, though. That's the only thing. I mean, in that instance, the thing is, if Matoma comes in, if Matoma went in, it would be... I mean, Grealish might even get midfield players every now and then. Bernardo or Foden would be a permanent winger, then one of them would be. Oh, another super chat. We're chatting about it right now, mate. Obviously, the timing of that super chat was really well timed. But we're deciphering it right now, my friend. I'm assuming. But this is how I feel about it. Like, I feel like it will be a winger. I think like Cole Palmer could go the other way. I don't want Cole Palmer to go, by the way. I think there'd be a massive mistake. I think he's got so much ability. I honestly believe that Palmer has potential to be a superstar. It just needs to happen. It needs to happen, and we need to, I don't know, be patient with him. We'll see. I like, the only thing is with Toma is obviously it's just Grealish is so involved now, isn't it? So I don't know how it would go. I don't know. It's really hard. Look at the hint in the replies. What's the hint in replies? What's he said? Tell me. I can't see any hint there, to be honest. I can't really see any hints. No, unless I'm missing something, mate. Yeah, the song says It Takes Two, which I presume... MC? I don't think it was MC. I think you're getting a bit... I think you're getting a bit ahead of yourself there. I think it just means it takes two, one in, one out, maybe. We'll see. We'll see either way. I think we'll hear some news over the weekend. In fact, I know we will hear some news over the weekend. But either way, Gvardiol is done. And we're already talking about the next shiny toy. Crazy, innit? Crazy. I'm really excited by this transfer. I can't wait. I think he's going to be a superstar for City. He's a wonderful footballer. And I would implore you all to go watch my video later. I'll try and get... a Bundesliga expert to have a chat about him as well. But we will see. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll watch some chat to you. I'll catch you later. Please do go check out the video I posted earlier on my channel. The one where I talked about him in a little bit more detail. It's worth a watch, I promise you. It's this one over here. It's a good video. It's a good video. Look at a bit more detail. For now, though, guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow in the morning for another match. Match previews are back. I can't wait for that. And, of course, the watch along tomorrow ahead of Arsenal. We've got Gvardiol. We've got Gvardiol. Anyway, bye-bye. See you with the treble.